Hi guys, welcome back to Allotment Diggers. Well, we have been busy on the allotment this week, and well, I don't know what you've been doing leading up to Christmas, but I'll show you what I've been doing later on in the video. We've been doing a lot of planting, and I've got a lot of clips to show you where we've been putting all these beautiful bulbs. And yeah, New Year's resolution was to get the plot all ready for spring, and I think I've achieved my New Year's resolution. You're going to see me working on the only place what needed to be worked on, and that was around the pond. Now, okay, we've got the raised beds to make, but that's not cleaning the plot. That is doing work on the plot. This is cleaning the plot, getting it ready. So I think we'll start off with this video. It's me working on the pond. It's all overgrown. There's lemon balm everywhere. There's yellow flag irises all dying back. The old thing needed to be cut right back, and we filled a big bag full of all the tops off these things. So I thought we'd speed the video up and add a bit of music. You're going to see what it looked like before and at the end of it. So here it comes, guys. This is what we've been working on. Well guys, today I'm going to clear around the pond. This is the pond. You can't see it. It's underneath all that yellow flag irises, and there's a load of lemon balm there. All this, what you see here, that it's all going to be cut out. I'm going to hack it right down to the ground and tidy it up, and it should look lovely when we're finished. And Buttercup's just come. She's trying to get in the bloody bag there. In fact, if I don't stop her, she will be in the bag just down here. So I'm going to drag the bag over to here. I'm going to start hacking at all this, but all this here, what you see now, will be gone shortly. There she is. She keeps out of the way. She won't. She'll just drive me nuts. But anyway, that's what we're doing. So we're going to have at it, and I'll show you what it looks like when we finish. Well, it's looking a bit better. I will come in again with some compost to top these buckets up and a few more bulbs, but all the planters are all coming alive there now. That one underneath the chair, I'm going to have to start that one again and make that small one there, but the rest of them, they're all coming to life. Next job will be pruning some of this off here, so We wait with bated breath, but I've still got a bit of work left to do here, and then it's all done. When the rain will clean all this dirt, so when I come back tomorrow it'll be nice and clean, because it's going to rain. I can feel it in the air right now. Buttercup, she's kept out of the way for most part. She's playing silly buggers on me my brassica cage. Anyway, I've got to prune that as well, do a bit more pruning, especially when Buttercup's not around. But yeah, I've still got a bit more to do there around the pond, and it'll look absolutely lovely when we're finished. The yellow flag irises are actually in the pond. I broke them off. That's what I do every year. I'll come in with my saw, and there's a lump there, and I'm just gonna saw it flat. Then up they come. The lemon balm is starting to come up as well around the pond as well. We took most of the debris out of the pond, but like I say, it's just need to top the pots up, and then we're done. Right, anyway, onwards and upwards. So incredibly, we're on track now. Everything's been cleaned, tidied, all the pots have been sort of cleaned out, all the leaves are gone, they've all been packed away. The plot is as good as it's going to be. We can make it better. We've got to do a bit of pruning of the trees, but that's nothing. I don't even need to do that, but I want to do it. But we'll do that later on in the month, I suppose. But yeah, what I decided to do after I cleaned that was to get some of these bulbs in. Now we've got hundreds of them, thousands of them, and I got picked a selection, and I'm going to show you where we've been planting them around the plot. In fact, we're going to start back at the pond, because we're putting some bulbs around in the planters and topping them all up, as you will see. We had planters on the table, filling them up with tulips. We were planting alliums into pots. We're doing all sorts of things. So there's a few clips, not all of it. I'm not going to show you everything what we were doing, but we'll recap at the end of all the flowers that we've been putting into the plot this week. So let me show you this video now of what we've been doing. I'm going to be quick here because it is raining and I'm getting wet. I'll end up with pneumonia. In fact, I'm going to stick 2 different varieties of these daffodils in here. Yeah, they're all facing up. What I'm going to do now, get some of this compost which I've got here. We'll top this one up. There is bulbs in here. It's amazing how much soil these containers lose each year. Bit in there. Right, so there's that. I think I'm going to top these planters up behind me. So as you can see, we just put a load in there. We put these large cup caltums and these Dick Welder into that one. In all these have actually got flowers, so we'll keep an eye on them and we'll see how they fare a bit later on in the year. I'll put this bugger back that I knocked over. The soil that's gone in here, it's gone into the yellow flag irises in the pond, so it won't make no difference. Right, I'm sort of stretched funny here, so give me a second and we'll be right back. Here's another planter. In fact, there's a couple here. So we put these binoculars, whatever they're called, stick them in there. Split these are great, so we've got extra. So with them, and we're going to stick these double romance into this one here. Don't have to push them in far because I'm going to top them right up to the top. Right, here we go. Right, I'm going to get out of this rain where I can, but as you can see, we've topped all the planters up. I'm going to change the pot in that one because if I put any compost in that, it's going to rot the trunk of the rose. So, but yeah, we've topped all these up. And I got soaked in the process. Well guys, in these planters here we did have some fuchsias. I've took them out, but what I'm going to do is stick some of these alliums in, these purple rain. I've got 3 in each one of these big ones here. These will come up later on in the year, and planting deep. There's a lot of crocuses in here as well. This should look lovely when we're done. There they are. That's the end you put down where the roots are. Now inside these already we've got crocuses coming up, but them alliums will take over later in the year, so that's why we've got them. But that's what they are. We put a couple of 3 in each. This one here, there's loads of daffodils, tulips, all sorts of stuff in here. What we got? Well, that ain't right, that's gardener's pear. Although we did have some in there. Zinnias. So we've got zinnias. And like I say, I've just took these fuchsias out. But Yeah, these pots will come to life real soon. Can't wait to see them. We've got lots more to plant, so we'll be right back. Well, it's a bit tad windy out here today, but we're putting these double early foxtrot tulips into this planter. Now this sits on top of my water container, and I've just had a look in it, and what we had in there was some pansies last year, but yeah, they've obviously not come back. So what we're going to do, we're going to pile a load of tulips which I know will come back. So like I said, I'm just planting 16 of them. A couple of inches deep. Look absolutely glorious when they come up. Yeah, I like to see colour everywhere on my plot, and also producing food to eat for the table. So, you know, got a bit of a loam here, so I'm going to tip that on the top of it. Now this was I took this loam out of the clover the other day when I was sifting it. So normally I would put it underneath, but it'll do the same purpose on the top. It will retain that moisture, and yeah, got a few more in there. I have got another planter up there as well, so I might put a different variety of tulips into it, but that's, we put 16 of them double early foxtrot. Well guys, we're cleaning all these lichens out of here. Once I put some compost on the top of them, I think it'll be fine. But yeah, what we're doing, we're putting these 8 lily flowering purple dolls in here, so we'll stick them along the back, and we're putting these 8 purple simply irresistible along the front. So try to do this before it starts raining again. Now as you can see, they're all shooting, so just push them down a bit, making sure they're all okay. There may be a few other bulbs in here, to be quite honest with you, but like I say, do them no harm, have some company. So you're going to be able to see these pretty high up, so when I'm doing me scanning my camera around, you'll be able to see these on top of the water butts. Right, so we got them all in, don't worry about that. We've got some compost, happens to be some very good compost actually. I say there's no need to to water them because it's starting to rain again, and these are going straight outside. But that's what we've planted. We've planted them Simple Irresistible and the Purple Dolls, so they should look absolutely awesome. Anyway, it's very windy, and probably all you're going to hear is a load of whooshing on the microphone anyway, but that's what we just stuck in there. Well, it's very windy, the bloody things are just blown away. Right, I'll be right back, guys. Well guys, sorry about the wind, but I'm going to put these dwarf irises into here. This is the pear tree, by the way, so yeah, I'm going to pile them in. Like I say, they are dwarf, and I'm going to put 40 of them here apparently. Don't look like it's 40 to me. 15, hang on. $15 and $20. Okay, there's 35. Right. So these simply just going to push them in. Finger. Push them down the hole. I hate seeing empty space when I can put something in it, so hopefully these irises will come up. That one won't, that's a duffer. Give him a bit of a squeeze. That one won't neither, or that. No, that one will. Another one at the front. Right. The only thing I've got to worry about here really are the squirrels. I definitely don't need to be watering these because it's not bloody stopped raining for the last 2 weeks. This is the first breaks we've been able to get out here, but yeah, they're the ones what we've just planted. 15 dwarf irises, reticulator, I can't pronounce it, reticular. Anyway, and we've put these dwarf iris mix in as well. So this is just inside this planter where we got the pear. Well guys, I hope I've got them all in frame here. These are what I've been planting today. We have planted more, but I thought we'd start off with show you. We planted these alliums, these Purple Rain. You get 3 in a pack, and we put them into 2 planters. Put 3 into 2 planters, so there's 2 packs. Then we've done these 8 tulips here. These are double early foxtrot, and then we planted these Trumpet Simple Irresistibles. Again, another tulip. Here's another tulip that we planted, the lily flowering Purple Doll. Again, these are all 8s. Then we've planted these double early Queen of Marble, again another tulip. And then we planted these narcissus. These are called large cup Calton's narcissus daffodils. We planted quite a few irises. We planted these Dutch white blue irises, Again, we've done these 20, well actually there's 40 there, there's 2 packs. We planted 2 packs of Dwarf Iris Mix. Then we've planted these Narcissus. These are Tat de Tat Bocule, I can't pronounce it. Again, we've done these more irises. These are called Reticula Pixie. Again, we've done these 8 tulips. These are called Double Late Double Romance. And finally, we've got these more Narcissus. These are Dick Wilden. So these are what we've planted. We've planted a few more, but these are the ones what I've got in the greenhouse with me to show you. Now we keep all these. We don't throw these away, because sometimes someone asks me, oh, what was that flower mark? And then I can go back and I can look at the reference and say which one it is. Now it's difficult to remember all these, so it's wise to keep these in a dry, warm place. And I've got just a place for them inside the front greenhouse in one of them poly like foam boxes, airtight, and they keep the same temperature. So I've got a lot of these, but I've planted literally thousands of them so far, and we've still got probably another 500-600 to do. But that's what we've been planting today. So we've done a recap of all the ones. You've probably seen all these before, but to show you what we've planted, I thought I'd do a little clip. So I've got to tell you, we really like the flowers, and I hate seeing empty spaces. If I've got fruit trees and I can put flowers underneath them, I'll put flowers underneath them. You know, that's how I am. As for the veg and everything, that's the other part of the plot. The front part of the plot's like all for fruit and what have you, for flowers. The back part is where we do all the veg, and the greenhouse is where we do all the tomatoes, chilies and cucumbers and the grapes and everything else. So yeah, but I do like to see colour all around the plot. My granddad was he was a fantastic gardener, and his garden was absolutely awesome. It was immaculate, and these beds were full of flowers throughout the year. There was never a time where there wasn't a flower. So yeah, I like my plot like that, like his garden actually. However, this is on a bigger scale. And anyway, so yeah, we got a lot of these bulbs planted. I've still got about 500 left to do, maybe a few more actually. We'll get them all in. There's space for it. I can see spaces where I can put more stuff in, so that's what we're going to be doing. Anyway, I don't know what you were doing over Christmas, but with me being the chairman on the allotments, when things go wrong I have to be there. So leading up to Christmas, you're going to see a clip leading up to Christmas, then you're going to see a clip Christmas Day, and then you're going to see a clip a few days later, and the very final clip is where I'm at the Reebok. Now this is where I went to buy some beautiful coins early this week, and I thought I'd throw this in because it was a bit of a disaster while we was up there. However, there is an happy ending to that clip, as you will see. So let me show you this is what I've been working on, what I've been doing Christmas. Well guys, the other day I had a report. We got a leak in the community room, and the tap's dripping. So I was expecting it to be dripping like that, but when I got here it was like that, and the sink was filling up and then draining through the whole layer. So what we had to do, this was the tap what was broke, and what someone's done is when it was frozen they forced it and they broke the mechanism in here. So what we could have just took this out and swapped it over. I suppose we could have done it that way, but in hindsight what we did, we just swapped them over. So this is the broken one, and anyway, it's fixed now. I couldn't get underneath the sink to take the nuts off because I've got vertigo, and when I bend down I go dizzy. Luckily Pete was on hand and he did it. He unfastened it. I just made sure the water was turned off, and when he plumbed it all, when he put it all back together, I turned it back on the mains. But
Yeah, for 2 days the water was off, but now it's back on. I'll leave that like that, otherwise someone will put it in and it bloody flood again. But yeah, that was the job I had coming up to Christmas last week. What are you doing Christmas morning? Well, I'm trying to get in there. Can't turn this. I've had some of this on it. Luben, you cunt. I'm about to force it with this, but I need to use both hands to get it in there and twist it. I've actually got a new lock which I can put on here, but these locks are like 170 quid each, a security lock, and very expensive, so I've got to be careful I don't break the other lock, but I've got to try and force it to get in, otherwise nobody can get in the allotments. So yeah, Christmas morning. Well, I managed to get the old lock off and I put that one on. Yeah, these locks are 150 quid to replace, so that other one now needs to go to the locksmith and be repaired. However, we're down to one lock now. So what was you doing on the Christmas day? Yeah, I was here sorting the locks out on the allotments. One of the lads must have got on this morning. I said, how did you get in? He says, struggle getting through that door, Mark. So the key wouldn't open. I says, yeah. I said, well, you managed to get in. He says, you were lucky because you wasn't going to get out. Anyway, brand new lock on it for now. But this is the last lock we've got, so we need to get it fixed as soon as possible. I'm going to squirt some WD-40, not W, some silicone into that lock when I'm coming off in a bit. Anyway, I'm only come on to do the chickens. It's been raining. Feed Buttercup, feed the chickens, and I'm out of here. Like I say, it's been raining today. Christmas Day raining. In fact, while I'm here, I might as well do it now, eh? Get this silicone and spray it into the lock. Well, I'm closing the back road off today. Just stuck these cones there. I've got to do them up the other end. I've come down in the car and it is very slippery. So not having anyone getting hurt, so we'll close it until the rain stops. Like I said, it's been pouring pretty much for the last 2.5-3 weeks since it was for that freezing weather. It's not stopped raining, so the road needs a break. So we're going to close the back off and open it soon. As soon as we get a bit of dry weather. Well, the road is closed at both ends now. Bloody crow there. So yeah, so no cars can come up and down it. What's the size of that bugger? Got a few crows on here, mainly jackdaws. We've got hundreds of jackdaws, but yeah, I'm starting to see a few crows. It won't be long before we start seeing ravens. You can see where it's all messed up there, so that's the reason why we closed the road. Oh, this is all I need. Bloody tyre. That's a brand new tyre that on that wheel, and I've got a flat tyre. Right outside the Reebok. Get enough air in it, get home. We'll get another one. Unbelievable. Mate's garage here. Luckily the punch is in the centre of the wheel, so it's only going to cost me £10 to repair. But yeah, thought we'd get it in and get it sorted. Anyway, I'll be right back. Like I say, at the moment it's sorting the tyre out for me. Yeah, so having to fix the water in the community room. Someone broke the tap. We need a couple of taps really, new taps, just to put them on. If I can get a couple of new taps, to swap them over. But we've only got a cold anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So we just change the hot over to the cold to the hot and vice versa.
and yeah, so we have got water, but we didn't have water for a couple of days, and no water on here for a couple of days. We've got chickens, ducks and all, and everyone likes to have the cups of teas in the shed, so they're all spitting the dummy out, but water had to come off until we fixed it. So it's all been fixed. And then blow me, Christmas Day, there we were. I was starting to head down to the allotments when I got a phone call. Can't get on the allotments. And why? Have you tried the key in the door? You know, key won't work in the lock. Anyway, got down, tried my key, no joy. So we had to force the lock. I got the lock off, replaced it, new lock. So that was what was doing Christmas Day. And then it rained that much. I've had to close the back road off. So I've closed all the back road off until it dries out. It's been raining all morning. Come through. Honestly, you need a boat to get on the allotments at the moment. It's that bad outside there. And then to top all that, I was at an antiques fair on Monday, bank holiday Monday. I come out to a flat tyre. Luckily, I had my pump there, pumped it up, and we got it down to my mate's tyre company. And he fixed it. He took 3 nails out of the tyres and replaced it all. You know, did my tyres. Cost me 30 quid to have them done, which is pretty cheap, really. I think it was a tenner a nail. I had to laugh though. I rung him up on the Monday. I says, "Can you do me wheels?" He says, "When I get back off holiday, mate." So I'm here getting a nice suntan at the moment. I said, "Why, where are you?" He says, "Bahamas." I went, "I'll talk to you later." So I don't know what the hell that phone call probably cost me more than the bloody tyres, with brand new tyres would cost, but hey ho. So the tyres are fixed, which brings me on to this last clip, and that is these coins that I actually bought. Now I've been looking for an M of the 7th half groat, and I did see an M of the 8th half penny, and I thought, ooh, it's going cheap that, so I'll get that one. The half groat not so much, but I have got a couple of other coins which I actually come in the post, and they're strike your owns from the Royal Mint. For me to go to the Royal Mint and to actually buy these coins would probably cost me about 70-80 quid. That's a travel there. Then you have to book into the tour, and then you have to pay for the coin at the end of it. So you're talking 60, 70, even 80 quid at times. And knowing me, I'm going to want something to eat, so you're going to add another 30 quid on top of that. So it's like 100 quid. Now you can go online, go on eBay, and you can actually buy these coins for 20, 25 quid. Sometimes they're a little bit more. It just depends. I have bought them all. You're going to see a few of them in. We're going to see them all actually in the collection. This collection. What I was doing a shot of these ones which had just come, and I had a couple of coin cases there open, ready to just chuck them in and never see them again. So while the cases were open, I thought, let's show you a few coins. And that's what I'm going to show you now. So this is probably 1% of my collection, guys. My coins. I've got some beautiful coins. I'm sure there are a lot of coin collectors who I'm going to be pointing towards this video. When they see them, they're going to be licking the lips at some of these coins. But here it comes. Well, guys, today I want to show you these are the my strike your owns that I've actually had delivered today. These are the Harry Potters. The 2 of them, strike your owns. But this is what we bought at the Bolton car boot, not car boot, antiques fair this week. And as you can see, we got this Henry the 7th half groat. It's a beautiful coin, almost full flan, everything with it. I'm going to focus. We've got an Henry the 8th. In fact, I've got more Henry the 8ths somewhere. In this case here, let's have a look here. Angle, lead angle. So, yeah, Henry the 8th. This is an Henry the 8th penny. Oh, there's another Henry the 8th half penny. Another half penny. What we got? Oh, what's this one? William and Mary. In fact, I've got, there's a Charles II. What else we got here? These are all hammered.
I don't know how these all got in here. George, James shilling. What we got here? What's that one? James the First, I think that's a shilling as well. What we got over here? That's a James, sixpence. Some of these, they're just thrown all in here. Sorry about the mess, guys. What we got here? Oh, Mary. There's a Mary. Queen Mary. Queen Anne. What we got here? Well, that's an Henry VIII groat. What's that one? Charles the First. Half crown. And the list just goes on and on and on. What else we got? Oh, these are all crowns. Somewhere here, I think I've got more crowns in one of these. Oh, it's over on the other side there. And God, what we got here? These are all Ahmed's. I think you've seen that one, Charles II. Yeah, hang on. Somewhere along here we got a load of Anglo-Saxon. Well, actually not in this box, that's Elizabeth. Anglo-Saxon, Northumbria. There's a Celtic coin there. George III shilling. Anglo-Saxon skeets. These are all skeets. In fact, yeah, lots and lots of skeets. This is a lovely coin. Anglo-Saxon. Somewhere along here, where's it gone? Because I've actually got, there it is. That's another one. Stick that in there. I'm just looking through some of these boxes. I've got hundreds of, by the way, guys, this is nothing. This is 1% of my collection. Bullheads here. There's a bullhead. All these are all commemoratives, and most of them are all silver. What we got here? There's a Kew Garden. There's a full set of commemoratives. There's another Kew Garden. Again, full set, all commemoratives. What's that one? Well, that's a £2 collection. All the commemoratives are in there as well, a lot of them. These, my back's starting to give in now because I'm bent over, but these are sixpences. 1838 and 1901. Now, some of these are missing out of here. These are all the way back to 1862. They go back even further. I've got them all, but mainly I've got these in modern day sets. I think I've done that wrong, haven't I? Yeah. What are these ones? These are sixpence, threepences as well. 1927. That's a rare one. That's about 150 quid. That coin there. Most of these coins, when you get to the 1800s, are quite rare. Right, so without tipping these, because there's some of it that fall out. These are crowns. That's a full tray of crowns. Again, shillings, sixpences. They go all the way back. These are the modern day sets now. It was bits and bobs. I was saying to him, I've got a load of these now. I can only find 3 sets. That's a 1851 set, 1840 set, 1891. These are Victoria. Now I've got about 20 sets of these, and I say the beautiful coins. They're them other crowns. What I was just pointing out. In fact, I've got every crown, full date run of crowns. What we got here now, the strike your owns. Let's go over here first. Now these are all strike your owns. Well, okay, that ain't a striker own, that's a blue piece, so I've got 3 of them. That's a 2009 one. I paid £7 each for them, but that one I've had to stump up. I had to pay £100. They're selling for about 300 quid on eBay, but these are all strike your owns. I've got them all. There's more strike your owns. Oh, these are strike your owns. These are strike your owns. These are the I forget what that. There's 2 of these. I've got Harry and Meghan, I think it is, and the Nutcracker again. Oh, here's more Kew Gardens, guys. There's another one. There's another one there. So there, I don't know how many that is. Where's another Kew Garden over here? This is a proof set. I've got 3 proof sets. Like I say, 3 kids. And what else we got here? That's I forget what it's called, the name of that now. I've got that many of them, but I've actually got all the full sets, all the proof sets, but they're all over. These are all silver proofs, by the way. All these things there, they're all silver proofs. There's another one of them 2009s, but they're on silver proof. I'd love to show you others, but like I say, it's getting to them all. I've got cases upon case. All these cases here, I've got about 20 of these cases. About 20 of them cases there. These makeup cases come really in handy. And then just in front there, we've got another, I think I've got another 10 of them cases, and absolutely full of coins. I got the coins out today basically to put these away into there. Now this is just where I just throw all my loose ones. But as you can see, we've got, oh, there's an Eddie Penny there. And it just goes on and on and on. I say I've been collecting for 50 years, and I've got everything, literally got everything. But I would say I haven't got a favourite coin, but now I've got to put these away. I did say to Bits and Bobs I'd show him my Monday money, and unfortunately I can only find 3. I don't know where all the others are. I'll shift them out of the way, so have a look in here. What's that? Oh, these are half crowns. Another Kew Garden there. These are all like, what are them ones? Oh, sorry, that one there. Oh, these are double florins. These are all florins. What's that hammered there? That's a Henry the 4th. I don't know what that's doing in there. That there's a mule 20p. Got no date on it. Very rare. I've got about 5 of them. Oh, sorry, my camera slipped out my hand then. But yeah, what you're looking at here is probably, I'd say, 2% of my collection. I have got literally 30-40 boxes. The trouble is I can't show them you all at once. I ain't got the space to spread them out, but over the coming years, coming months, I'll show you. But I think I've got about 25, no, 15. I've got 25. I'd be lying. I've got 15 of them Kew Gardens. That's it, it's a proof. I've got some silver proof as well, but they're in big boxes stored away, and everything's on top of them. I'll dig them out and show them you again. But yeah, these are what I've been wasting my money. These are beautiful. These are really dead chuffed with these. Anyway, the cam, it's taking its time now. I'm just looking at how long this is taking to show you this video, but yeah, I think we'll end it there for now. If you see, there they're gone. If you see any of them in your change,
they're going for about 150 to between 150 and 200 quid. And I think you've seen about 5 or 6 of them here. I have got, like I say, I've got 15 of them, but they're in improved sets and what have you. Right, onwards and upwards. Get all this lot put away now, and then we're done. So yeah, I'm still looking for a King Stephen, and I'm still looking for a King John Penny. I'll get them eventually. There's a few, I mean, I do like anything which was minted in the UK. I collect it all. I love it. I love it to death. It's very difficult to buy a coin that I haven't already got. So what I tend to buy these days is better quality, better versions of coins, which and I've got lots of them. I think there was 2 cases of it. You might have seen there, maybe 3 cases. I can't remember now. But I've probably got 40-50 cases full of them. And then bigger cases which to have all my proof sets and what have you in. Anyway, Buttercup's getting restless, and my legs are getting tired. She's getting in. She's snuggling up here now, so I'm gonna end the video. But yeah, that's the end for today. Next week I'll show you some of my potatoes that I'm going to be growing. We'll have a look at some of the seeds. We might even do a few seed sowings. I do need to do my oh god, my lobelia. What else do we need to do? My marigolds. There's a whole host of them. So I've got these trays, and I've got hundreds of them, like for making plug plants. So we're going to use them this year, and I'll show you me doing some of that in the next episode. But that's it for now. So from me and Buttercup, hope you enjoyed the video. First one of the year, done and dusted. So until next week, goodbye for now.